This is All the Latest Entertainment. Hey everyone, welcome to All the Latest Entertainment. I'm Tiara Marie, and today I'm here with comedian Ali Siddiq, aka the king of the storyline. We're here today at Helium Comedy Club, where he just performed several sold out shows. So first off, Ali, congrats on that. How does that feel?
It's always amazing when people come out to see you and be a part of the experience that you're gonna put on. So it's always a great feeling.
And first, so I do have to say, I'm a little disappointed. I was hoping to see you in a fresh ass tracksuit tonight. That's the one thing. We were hoping that was your new signature thing. It's not.
No, I don't wear tracksuits every show. I usually don't wear them at all. But that was a thing that I wanted in the past. Probably past that a little more. So, wear whatever I feel now.
Okay, I feel you. Well, I have to say, you do pull it off very well. And I saw your post the other day with that green Adidas one. You might want to consider that being your thing.
That's a picture from the new special Domino Effect 2.
Okay. Well, that's one of my last questions towards the end. So we're going to circle back to Domino Effect 2. But so for those who don't know, Ali Siddiq is actually the comedic genius behind Domino Effect Part 1, which is a hit stand-up special that he independently released on YouTube about 4 months ago. He calls it Domino Effect, and I call it the most hilarious and intense roller coaster ride that you will ever experience. And basically, it's a stand-up special, but it feels like you're watching a movie because that's how good your storytelling is. So just have to give you that. And so I already know how many views Domino Effect has right now, but for the people who may not know, can you please brag a little bit? How many views does it have right now?
No brag, because we in the process of working. It's at 5.5 million views at this point, so that's not the goal. So it's like bragging about being in the playoffs. You just in the playoffs. That's not the championship. You trying, we trying to push it, to as many views as we can until we get, ready to, circle back to your last question.
Right. Okay, yeah, I can't even imagine how much bigger it can get, but 4 months, 5 million views, I think it's worth bragging about. And I'll brag for you, even though because I know you're not that type of person.
We announce it because people know that it's a feat, but it is because it's one of the stepping stones to it. You can't get to 6 million unless you get to 5. You can't get to 10 unless you get to 5. So we're happy about 5, but it's not the goal.
Exactly.
It's it's kind of like when people that's just starting out doing stand-up, and they post pictures in the comedy club, or they post themselves doing a clip in the comedy club, but they making it appear as if they were performing there. In the aspect of that, it was the week.
Yeah,
But
I get you.
It was actually a Tuesday night, and I get it, but I didn't do it.
Right.
So I don't understand. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I don't understand, like, what does that get you? Because you're not ready.
Right.
You're doing open mics to get ready.
Exactly. And just say what you're doing and brag about what you're doing. Don't make it bigger than what it needs to.
It's nothing to actually show. Because even if you show that, it won't look like that in the next 2 years if you still saying it.
Right.
Because it has developed. It's like you showing somebody the ingredients. Oh, got the ingredients.
It's like, okay, but what you gonna make with it though?
You see these ingredients? Now, these are the best damn ingredients you ever want to see right here.
And you're like, okay, but if I can't taste it, then
I got the salt, I got the pepper, I got the meat, I got all this.
Then what's it gonna do for me? No,
But is it the dish? No, it's not the dish. But I got the ingredients though. You got to respect that.
Exactly.
Why? Because the grocery store had the ingredients.
No, I totally get you, and there is something to say about, like, I just think, especially in the social media age, it's just so important for people to be honest and transparent. Because, like, okay, I know.
It's like an oxymoron. How can they be transparent?
But it's like, I feel like it's one thing for somebody to document their journey. It's like, okay, we can appreciate that. You're an up-and-coming comedian, you're documenting your journey, and be honest about it. Don't do it as a flex. Don't make it seem like, oh, like you're the opener. Okay, that's good. Or you're doing an open mic. Okay, that's good.
What do you document that journey?
Is this happening? No.
That's not what you show.
Mm.
Nobody shows practice. Nobody shows practice. Because you know why it's not honest to show practice? Because you're not going to show when you get booed. You're not going to show when you burn the cake. So you're not documenting the journey.
Mm. Okay. I can respect that.
You're trying to. This is the problem with a lot of people is this. I gotta put something out.
Mm-hmm.
The people don't need I used to hear about this chip that they gonna give people. Oh, they gonna put a chip on your skin. Not attract you.
They already know.
No, it's not that they don't already know. They don't know who you are, but you're gonna tell them.
Oh yeah. Why?
You're gonna tell them. You want to tell them everything you about, everything you do, everything you believe, and that's why they're able to push things to you because you already told them what you're about. You're not even allowing yourself to grow because you already put in cement what you're about.
Exactly.
So where's the human in you? Because humans develop, humans evolve.
Right.
So, what are you showing me? You showing me you showing me the parts of you that you want me to see and want me to believe that you develop. But what about when you didn't want to develop all your mistakes? You want to document that.
Right. And yeah, that's true. Most people definitely won't.
So, this is the thing about being addicted to viewership.
Mm.
You start to become undeveloped in thought because you become a prisoner in what you put your feet cement in. So you can't backtrack.
Right. Yeah.
And now you in this cycle of being married to that image that you put out.
Right.
But you evolve. You don't think the same no more because now you've got different information, but you still got to keep selling that.
Circling back real quick, so the fact that you put out Domino Effect independently, especially when you did they thought they were going to set you back and you still made it happen regardless, how does that feel?
I think that the way that I operate, my thoughts on it, it was definitely a game changer for me. So it gave me more steam to the vision that I already had because we initially was putting it out the way that we did, and the fact that it happened and people honestly went and watched it as if we didn't have any people anticipating it, or we just went on and started promoting it and people they responded. So that's definitely one of the things that you think like, man, we actually accomplished our goal with our project that people will want to go see. So the accomplishment is definitely admirable in our respect. So the our team, man, we definitely feel like our thoughts on it is that we put out a good project and we happy about it.
And so I remember when Domino Effect was originally, like when it was about to come up and you were building it up, and then when it finally was released and those initial views were coming in, I remember you doing like a lot of Instagram lives with other comedians during that time, and you were so like cool and calm about it. You're pretty much the same demeanor you always have, very cool and calm about it, and it's just like you just knew there was a confidence that we could see too, where it's like it's out, it's gonna do what it's gonna do, and we're gonna see. But at the same time, we could kind of feel like through the screen, like, okay, no, this is gonna be something special. Even like when you were first announcing it and first talking about it before it really did come out. So what to you did you feel like, okay, this is the one? And if so, what made you feel like that?
I don't never have this is the one because we put out a lot of projects, a lot of albums, a lot of specials, and everything we do, we feel like is a good piece of work when it's ours. You know, when you're on somebody else's thing and somebody else is in control of it, you never know what's gonna happen. But Bigger Than These Balls was a good project. Unprotected Sex was a good project. All the albums from Talking Loud Saying Something to Domino Effect now is an album. We feel like all the projects are good. With Domino Effect, we don't feel a way about it outside that it was honest.
Okay.
That's the thing that Domino Effect made D.L. Hughley's words to me true.
What were those
words? The
words?
funniest you're gonna ever be is based upon how honest you want to be. So you put out an honest project. Bigger Than These Balls was an honest project, but it was in the control of somebody else's hands.
Right.
So the people couldn't get it. People couldn't see it. There's people now that just saw it. And like, yo, I just saw that special you put out. I'm like, that's 2019.
You're a little late.
It's like when people ask me about, and they not late because it's their first time seeing it.
That's
because
true.
it was in the hands of another network.
Right.
So just like when it comes to let me see, how many projects?
You've done a lot, and I know Comedy Central has actually been releasing a lot of them on YouTube lately too, so people can definitely go catch up on those.
And there's a reason. Because of
I know.
the effect of Domino Effect.
Exactly, and they like, let's capitalize. Yeah.
But if they would have did that in the beginning, Domino Effect would have been bigger.
Exactly.
It would have been a string of projects.
Right.
And
y'all could have been working together instead of them trying to piggyback off of you.
And it's not even them piggybacking. It's like they releasing the project on YouTube so that people can see it. Cool. That only benefits me. They not hurting me by doing it. It's a part of the series, but nobody else will ever own another part of the series. All of it will be mine. And I think that I don't see Domino Effect like people want me to see it. They want me to see it as just a comedy thing, but that's not what it is. It's Big in These Balls was a learning tool, how to keep and how to understand people who come out of prison and what people that's had people in prison are going through. You know, it's a dual thing. And when they come home, it was a learning tool. It wasn't just me doing jokes. So when it comes to Domino Effect, this is a piece about life. Like, yo, man, you might want to watch your kids, man. I know you working. I know you doing this and shit. You doing things in front. I mean, like you gotta know what you're doing. You got as a parent. And young men, you don't have to conform to what you see outside.
Exactly.
Like I tell people, it's not no. I didn't come from no bad family. My family no street family. They tough and they hard working. They educated people. My mother a history professor. You know what I'm saying? My sister one of the smartest people on this planet. All my aunts, all my uncles on my mom's side, everybody. Owners of businesses and stores and craftsmen and being honored and 21 gun saluted when they passed for the Air Force. I'm like, these honorable people. Mom had a job. I'm succumbing to the streets because I'm out there.